No hablo de español muy bien, por eso debo hablar en inglés. Lo siento. Our church, when the raid came down in December of 2006, louder, okay. When the raid came down in December of 2006, our church got involved with helping people in that terrible situation. And, we just basically supplied some canned goods and some diapers and some money, refrigerator, some milk, some basic things. And I know some other churches and groups helped at that time. But we have more than 100 churches in Greeley. And we have a synagogue. And I know we have some Buddhist groups. And so I want to extend the invitation of the challenge to all those people and all those different groups to keep on helping. Because it's not over. And we're going to help each other out. And I want to thank very much the organizers of this event. It's a great day. It's wonderful to see this rainbow-colored crowd out here. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Rainbow colors. We're all in this together. I watched a series of 3 television programs a couple of years ago, and they were talking about the origins of the. They said the central thing they learned was through genetic discoveries, DNA, the Genome Project, that we're all one race, one raza. And I hope that the Greeley community is moving fast in the direction of realizing that important truth. And in fact, I hope the whole state of Colorado and all the United States is moving in that direction. We're one race, and the only thing we seem to concentrate on is the color of people's skins or the language they speak. And all those things are secondary characteristics. The main characteristics, we are one. So I'm really glad that so many people are here and so many different groups are represented. I wanted to say a word about the issue of identity theft. There's been a lot in the news about identity theft. And, well, it's important that all of us don't break the law. I think we need to go back a little farther in history and talk about who was in this country first. And I think we all know the Native Americans were here first, right?
You!
And then, as far as I've read history, Ponce de Leon, the Spanish adventurer, was down in Florida in about 1514 and discovered Florida. And about not too long after that, there were other Latinos, Hispanics moving up into Texas and New Mexico. And I don't think we Anglos landed at Plymouth Rock until 1620, wasn't that it? So that was a full 100 years after Ponce de Leon landed here. So, and then, of course, we Anglo people decided we needed some slaves, so we brought some Africans over here. So I think the order historically is Native Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, Latinas, Anglos, and what group we now call African Americans. So whose identities got stolen during all this time? You know, it's one thing to steal somebody's card, and it's another thing to steal somebody's culture and language and the essence of who they are. So if we want to talk about the stealing of identities, let's get it historically accurate and start teaching that. Maybe we are teaching it. I hope we are. I hope the history books are getting it right these days. And let's not concentrate just on this business of stealing somebody's card. That would be a good place, at least, for us to begin the discussion. And then I think it's probably important for us Anglos to apologize to all of the rest of you for the evils we have rained down on people at times in this country. I think only when there's some notion of repentance, I know that's a religious word, some notion of repentance, of saying we're sorry for what we've done, are we going to clear the air and move forward together. So I want to apologize as one Anglo male for the terrible things that we've sometimes done to some of you and some of your ancestors. We need a little truth-telling in this country, and unfortunately, we're still hiding it and not willing to admit our mistakes. And you know, if you can't get over your mistakes and get through them and apologize for them, I don't think you can really live the truth and be the truth and talk to other people about freedom and democracy unless you admit to your own culpabilities of what we did in the past history. Enough of this denial, enough of this lack of truth-telling. Let's get it out on the table so that all of us can march forward together, protecting everybody's rights, everybody's equality, and justice for all people. This is not a country that just needs law and order. We need justice. You know, in Washington, D.C., they don't call that building the Department of Law and Order. They call it the Department of Justice. So let's get about the business of doing justice and treating each other with respect and acceptance. Thank you very much.
Ahora quiero llamar a la doctora Falcón, venga a hacer una presentación a un compañero